What's up, everybody? Make sure that you hit subscribe, you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos, my catfish videos. I'm thinking of doing love and hip hop, but it's still something I'm contemplating because I don't want to put too much on my plate, and I do a lot of videos between this channel and my other channel, Samore Love TV. So I don't know, and if I do it, I don't know if I'm going to do it here or if I'm going to do it on that channel, because I used to do it on that channel back in the days. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm still contemplating. But what do you guys? Are you guys still into the whole love and hip hop series, or is that kind of like a dead and done deal? Let me know. Alright, so let's talk about Catfish. So Nyhjee is the guy's name. He's 18 years old, from Pennsylvania. He is pretty much like, he lives at home with his parents, and he fell for this girl who put a little emoji with the hearts on his Instagram picture. Okay, so once she did that, he felt like, she's the one. He looked at her profile, she was banging to him, so he's like, yeah, we about to move forward with this. So they started messaging each other back and forth or whatever, and boom, they started talking, like, became a thing. So yeah, he really likes her. So she's 18 as well. Sometimes she deletes her pictures off of Instagram. They never FaceTime. Red flag. So it was just, certain things was looking fishy. He said he did try to meet up with her once because she lives in Delaware, and she ended up like pretty much dubbing him. Like, he said he waited there like 3 hours and homegirl did not show up. And on another instance, he ended up sending her money to some dude named Manuel. So it's like, is that her real name? Like, what's up with this whole Manuel situation? Like, why is it that people don't have their own Cash App? Why is it that people don't have their own transfer, MoneyGram, or, whatever? They just don't be wanting to give their information or something like that. So it's like, oh, let me give you my friend's information. Like, what? I don't know. It's just, it sounds kind of fishy, and it sounds like a lot of times when I hear stuff like that, I'm thinking, all right, maybe this is the person who actually got the money, But then again, why would a scammer give out their real information? Boom. So the reason why he had gave her the $303 is because, first of all, she said that her transmission blew out. I'm like, shit, if your thing costs $303 and you good, because my joint was like $1,000. No, it was a few $1,000 actually. Now that I think about it, what was it, $3,000? Something like that. Honey child, I had to end that car situation because it was draining the shit out of my pockets. But yeah, I'm assuming maybe she got the rest of the money from somebody else, because yeah, I don't know what transmission costs $303 unless it was like a really old car. And I don't even think it would be that cheap either, but how would I know? Anyway, so yeah, that's how that situation went down. So after that, he started getting frustrated and stuff, plus no video chat, so he don't even know if she's really real. But they have some amazing chats, and a lot of times when he's down and out or he's having a bad day or whatever, she helps to lift him up, so he likes that. And that's why, despite the fact that they've had several breaks, he always seems to end up going right back to her. So yeah. So he said that he so he pretty much always goes back to her. Plus, like, he's like, yo, she's a baddie, like, she's a model type chick. He showed the pictures. She's cute or whatever, she got the nice little cute hair and the cute little body, so they would probably look nice together. Cammy and Neve do like an image search, nothing really showed up. They also did a phone number search, no results. So it was like, dang, like, this girl is like really not on the internet like that. They did find something about her middle school, so they're like, okay, at least this is a real person's name and they actually live in this area, that she said that she lived in. So that was kind of like a positive note. they did end up sending her a text message eventually after they spoke to like one of her, I think it was her friend slash co-worker, Polo, who wasn't all that helpful. But they were starting to think like, oh, maybe that's her, but she's like covering it up. But then they actually just like, you know what, let's just send her a message. They send her a message. Then she starts talking about she got to talk to her mom and see before she's able to do anything. She was like, maybe on the weekend. Like, first of all, you're 18 years old. You're in this whole little situation online where you're having a boyfriend and all this stuff. That's number one. And you gonna tell them, I mean, I don't know what day it was, but regardless, like, you tell them they gotta wait a whole, like, few days in order to see you. They're like, no, this is not gonna work. This is not it right now. So, you know, they kind of talked to her. She was still kind of being a little hesitant or whatever. So then finally Nyhjee goes ahead and he sends her a message. And then once she heard, I guess she got the message from him, then she actually agreed to come into the room. So boom, boom, boom. Now they're waiting for her. Ding dong. Something was over the camera initially, but once it was the big reveal, it actually was her. Which, you know, that was actually pretty cool. That it actually was the girl that it was supposed to be. So, you know, of course, Naiji, because he had a lot of doubts at this point. He was thinking 90% that it wasn't going to be her. So that kind of fooled him a little bit. So now, you know, he was actually able to see her. She did mention that the reason why she was moving the way she was moving is because her mom is like really strict and doesn't really allow her to date anybody or anything like that. So she couldn't really do FaceTime and all those things. I'm like, girl, you couldn't find, what are you, locked in the house? Like, you couldn't find one moment when you were going to school. Well, obviously she's 18, so she probably don't go to school, but they've been talking since she was 16, so she probably was in school. So you couldn't find one moment to be able to do that and then delete the FaceTime or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were sending him all these messages. You could have taken a moment to do it. I mean, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I just feel like she's making excuses, you know? And she wasn't really honest with him either. So Nyhjee has his own little big reveal. I shouldn't say little. His own big reveal. He did kind of tell Cammy and Neve this, but he took it to another level because he was like, he told her, like, you know, when we had our breaks and even when we was on, I did talk to, you know, I was with other girls, like sex with other girls, not even just talking to them, he was having sex with other girls. And he said, she's like, how many? And he was like, it's about 4. So at that point, she's just like, what the, like, dude, you're my first and only boyfriend that I've ever had. He's like, you know, we both lied. I would love to move forward. She's like, yeah, but there's different levels to lying. Like, he literally told her that he was not seeing anybody, doing anything with anybody. So he literally bold-faced lied to her probably on several occasions. And they had boundaries set where it was like, you know, they weren't supposed to be doing anything. But I mean, to be honest, like, I don't super fault him because up until now, she was just a phantom. Like, she was just a voice. She could have been an app. You know what I mean? Like, they have AI apps and stuff like that that you could talk to. Like, she was, like, pretty much a fake girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't touched. They haven't seen each other. They haven't kissed. Like, she could have been anybody. So I feel like they should start a new clean slate and just start from there. And now, if either one of them lies, now you're a liar, and now you can get called out for it, you know? But, she said that she was not sure if she could move forward because of the depth of his lie. And, you know, just the whole, he was her first boyfriend type of thing. But once they did do the follow-up, like, later on, and I feel like, you know, Cammy kind of tried to help him out and say, and even Neve was like, yo, we didn't even know he was going to say all this. Like, we didn't even know it was this bad, you know? Like, this was like, whoa, like, where did that come from? It was like, dude, like, no one had to do. You didn't have to tell her all this. Like, you could have kept this literally to yourself and you would have been good. Like, now you got her doubting you, you got her not really trusting you like that. And that's exactly what happened. Like they said, like in the follow-up part, that she just kind of was like, right now they still talk to each other, but it's more so on a friend tip. But she does plan to have him come over in the summer and meet her mom, so, you know, and then kind of see where things go from there. So it's still savable. It's still something that might work. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the episode. It was pretty cool because, you know, he was actually able to be with the person that he thought it was. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and let me know what you thought about this episode down below. I'll see you guys on the next one.